We'll get started here in just a minute. So the 6:30 a.m. is a little too cold to be outside, Victoria, I guess.
And too lazy.
Right. Morning, Kathleen.
Morning.
I was just telling them if you have a box nearby, we're going to throw some stuff into the warm-up today, some step-ups. So if you want to grab that now, you can go ahead and do that. We'll wait another minute or two. If you've got it right there, then you're good to go. And I think we'll go ahead and start talking about the workout. We've got another one of our home edition workouts. We're doing Diane today. I'm guessing you may have done Diane. Has anybody not done Diane, or you don't know? Diane is our 21-15-9 handstand push-ups and deadlifts, or deadlifts and handstand push-ups. So the weights for RX Diane are pretty heavy. For the guys, it's 225, and for the ladies, it's 155. So we realize, Craig realizes in writing a home version of this workout that most folks are not going to have that much weight or the equivalent of that weight. If you're somebody who would go a little lighter, you still want it to be heavy at home. So therefore, what we've done here is we've decided to break up the deadlifts into single arm deadlifts, meaning that you're going to be doing double the amount of reps of the deadlift. So what the workout's going to look like, it's still going to be 21-15-9, but it's actually going to be, there's BJ. What's up, man?
Sorry, I was trying to sign it with my iPad, but that didn't work.
No worries. So we're talking about Diane. Diane typically is a 21-15-9 couplet of deadlifts and handstand push-ups. All right, the version we're working today is going to be single arm deadlifts, 21-21. So 21 right side, 21 left side, then 21 handstand push-ups. For those of us who don't have RX handstand push-ups, the first version of the scale that we would like to incorporate today is some version of an elevated pike push-up or just a pike push-up from the floor. And we'll work those during our warm-up today. If you don't have pike push-ups, then you can always go to a seated dumbbell overhead press. If you can do two arms together on the press, that would be fine. If you wanted to go single arm, that would be fine as well. So first of all, I'm thinking about what space we have at our available. Who thinks they might be trying to kick up on the wall today and do some version of handstand push-up? That's Kathleen. That's Lindsay. All right, BJ, what are you thinking?
Nope.
All right. So can you do some version of a pike handstand push-up instead of dumbbell press? Can you get just inverted so that, you know, your feet are on the floor or on an elevated surface and just do your handstand push-ups that way?
Yeah, I can figure out something outside.
Okay, gotcha. What about you, Victoria?
Yeah, I'm gonna go off my couch.
What's that?
I'm gonna go off my couch for pike push-ups.
Some sort of pike.
Yeah.
Okay, Gina?
Maybe.
Okay. What's your backup plan?
Seated press.
Okay, and do you have dumbbells that you can do that with? All right, so I'll leave it up to you if you want to do single arm if you decide to do the dumbbells. If you want to go one arm at a time, obviously it's going to take a little longer because you got to do 21, or you can do both at the same time. That's completely up to you. Everybody else, if you're doing handstand push-ups, obviously you're not going to be doing single arm, so we'll go both at the same time. So again, this deadlift is not going to be taxing in the same way as an RX version of this workout would be, because of the fact that the weight in an RX version is meant to be pretty heavy, and most of us are going to be limited by what we have. So with that said, I really want you guys to focus a lot on form, but also on speed today. So when you stand those deadlifts up, I want you to go very, very fast, but also keeping your back nice and flat and keeping that dumbbell very close to your body, so it's not hanging like way out in front of you. It's right up against your shins. Stand up nice and tall. Keep the shoulder blades back and down at the top, and then just keep moving. Last week we did a workout. I believe last week, maybe it was 2 weeks ago, where we did 50 deadlifts all in the first set. So obviously that first set's going to be like 42 deadlifts. So it's quite a few, but if you did that workout where you did 50, you may have an idea of what kind of weight you want to use today. Again, with handstand push-ups, we're looking for full range of motion. So therefore, if you can't do full range of motion, you need to add an ab mat or a plate and an ab mat, that's okay. Or drop the feet down off the wall into that pike. That way it'll allow you to put disperse some of the weight in your feet so that it makes it a little bit lighter for you so that you can keep your shoulders in line with your body and your elbows tracking back. So that's one thing I want you to think about when we're doing these warm-up sets today of our pike push-ups, is try to have your elbows track back towards your feet, not out towards the wall, because that puts your shoulder in a much more stable position. All right, after Diane today, we're going to hit a 3 rounds for quality. This is pretty straightforward stuff right here. Just good mornings and hollow rocks. If you want to add some weight to your good mornings with a kettlebell, dumbbell, barbell, whatever you got there, challenge yourself. It's only 3 by 10, which is not a lot of volume on the core today. For those of you who did yesterday's workout, obviously you know that one was pretty rough. Kathleen, I can tell you by the look on your eyes, you were like, yeah, that was tough. I know Victoria joined me at 6:30 last night, and it was a 6 p.m. class, and they slogged through those lunges. They look pretty tough. So today's going to be a little bit shorter workout for most of us. And first thing we're going to do, go ahead and clear some space. Grab your box. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do some step-ups with a knee raise, okay? So I'm going to put my stuff over. I'll demo here. We're going to do single leg step up. So you're going to stand to the side of your box. It's almost like a lateral step up. All right, so I'm going to demo from the side here. All right, so I'm going to start with my left leg on the box. So I've got my foot on the box here. So when I'm going to keep my chest up. So I don't want to be bent over this way. I want to keep my chest up. I'm going to stand up and then a knee raise. Very deliberate movement. Lower your weight back down. Knee raise. Squeeze the core back down. I want to see 10 reps on each side. Lateral step up with a knee raise. BJ, what's up? I thought your screen was frozen for a second. Give me a little bit of your knee raise, guys. Get that knee. Try to imagine you're pulling that knee into your chest. Good, Lindsay. We're not alternating, doing the same leg. We're doing all one leg and then switch to the other leg. So we're not alternating. All 10 reps right leg, then all 10 reps left leg. You all done yet? Sorry?
I have to go into a different area to go.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Nice, BJ. BJ, turn to the side. BJ, turn to the side so you're doing them laterally. So you're standing next to the wall, like, hey, watch me. Yes, there you go. That's all right. Go ahead and find a space where you're able to do a wall walk or an elevated pike. So here's what we're going to do. Watch me for just a second. If you do have a wall at your disposal, we're going to do 3 push-ups and then a wall walk, or 3 push-ups and an elevated pike wall walk. So if you have a wall at your disposal, I'll demo. It's just going to be 3 push-ups. So 1, 2, 3. On the wall, walk your hands in. Back out. 3 push-ups. We're going to go through that 3 times. If you have an elevated push-up, you can do the same thing. You're going to do your push-ups. Push-ups here. 3 push-ups. Then put your feet on the object. Walk your hands in. walk your hands out, back down. So it's 3 rounds, 3 push-ups, 1 wall walk. 3 push-ups, 1 wall walk, 3 rounds. That works, Victoria? So, hey, Victoria, not handstand push-ups. So it's regular push-up and then just a walkout. So it's 3 push.
Space to do that.
Sorry?
I don't have space to do that.
So if you pull out in front of the couch, just do your push-ups and then go over, put your feet up and do the walk up. There you go. That's good, Gina. 3 rounds of 3 push-ups, 1 wall walk. That's good, Lindsay. Good, Gina. That 3, Gina? You're burning. You got some speed today.
Don't know about that.
All right, back. Once you've done that, shake those arms out. We're going to go back and do our step-ups again. 1 more round of step-up. Victoria, on the step-ups this time, try to do all 10 with your right leg, then all 10 with your left leg. And beside your box. That's good. With a nice high knee raise. Try to get the knee a little bit higher this time, guys. Almost as if you're trying to pull that knee all the way up to your chest. Good. Don't need to go too fast through these. This is more meant to be just sort of a deliberate strength exercise instead of for speed. DJ, stand up first, then do the knee raise, not simultaneous. So give me the nice step up, then the knee up. It's almost like it's 2 distinct movements. Better. Up. All right, so this time, instead of doing a wall walk, this time we're gonna focus on pike handstand push-ups, but we're doing a fast up and a slow negative, okay? That's a lot, so I'll just demo right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do a regular pike push-up from the floor. I'm not gonna have my feet elevated on this one, okay? So I'm gonna walk my feet, I'm gonna start in a plank. I'm gonna walk my hands back to my feet, and then I'm gonna do a slow negative. 3, 2, 1, explode. 3, 2, 1, explode. If I can't go all the way down, 3, 2, 1, I'm here, explode. I wanna see a total of 10 reps. If you need to break those up into sets, that's fine. If you wanna do 4, 3, 3, or 3, 3, 3, 1, whatever you wanna do, I wanna do walk your feet back and then 10 pike push-ups with a slow negative. So sort of count to yourself 3, 2, 1 on the way down and then explode. I want the up portion to be nice and fast. Track those elbows towards your feet. You need to come out of it, shake the arms, rest for a second, and then get back up onto it. That's fine. We're looking for a total of 10 reps. Pike push-ups are an excellent scale for handstand push-ups. It's going to get you used to being in that inverted position and working with those elbows tracking back towards your feet. That's you keep that chin tucked for me. Look at your feet behind you. All right, guys, go ahead and pull your object out, whatever you're going to be using for your deadlifts today. Single dumbbell, single kettlebell.
Bar.
If you want to use the bar, that's fine. Although I will tell you, Greg sort of wrote this workout, keeping in mind that folks will be doing double the amount of reps with the deadlifts. So if you don't have a dumbbell at your disposal. Sort of meant to be different than Diane. So if you wanted to do barbell, I'm going to let you do that. But obviously, it's going to be faster workout. You're going to do 21 deadlifts. Everyone else is going to do 42.
Yeah.
So
Because my dumbbell is heavy enough to do the press, but not heavy enough for the
for the deadlift, what do you have? Like a 30 or 25?
it's one of the adjustable ones, so it doesn't hold very much in it. So
What's the heaviest weight your dumbbell goes up to?
20.
20. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, I mean, I'll leave that to you. I mean, if you could do 20 and just focus on speed. But for you, if you'd rather this faster workout and do heavier weight on a barbell, that's completely up to you. It's definitely an option. So either go with the 20 and do 42 reps, or use the barbell and then use the dumbbells for the presses. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. All right. So for everybody that's got a single object, we're going to start with that object between our feet here. I've got my dumbbells here. I'm going to use single object deadlift. All right. On this first version, our feet are going to be together and we're going to hold the weight to our side. Okay. So what that's going to look like, we're going to do deadlifts, narrow stance deadlift. I've got my feet next to each other. I come down, I touch the deadlift back here from the side, down, flat back, stand and squeeze. All right, so narrow stance deadlift, 5 right arm, 5 left arm, and then you're gonna go back and forth 2 rounds. If you have a single barbell, you can just give me 10 reps and take a break, then 10 more reps. So Lindsay, you're gonna drop your hips. Look, you're doing sort of more of a straight leg. So once that weight hits your knees, then I want your hips to drop a little more. So watch me, Lindsay. So instead of going here, I'd rather see you here. See how my hips drop? So it's above the knee, and then my hips and shoulders drop. So that my back is always kind of like a launching angle, like this. 2 rounds, 5 right arm, 5 left arm. Good, Victoria. Good, Gina. Keep those knees back for me, Gina. Nice. There's a total of 20 deadlifts. If you're doing a barbell, you're going to do 2 sets of 10. If you guys are doing single arm, it's 5, 5, 5, 5. All right. Now what we're going to do, because obviously when we're doing our deadlifts, we're normally not going to be in this narrow stance. So what it's going to look like is I'm going to spread my feet out a little bit, and the weight is actually going to come between my feet. So instead of being out to the side, now the weight's going to be right between my feet. I'll angle this down a little bit. We're going to do the same thing as we just did, but we're going to go 5 right arm, 5 left arm, this time from the center. So it's here, down, here from the side. 5 more deadlifts, right arm, 5 left arm with the right leg, 2 sets through, 5, 5, 5, 5. Another set of 10 for you guys with the barbells. If you want to add a little bit of weight after your first set, Gina, you can go ahead and do that. Good work. What dumbbell are you using there, Lindsay? How heavy is that? For me. BJ, bring that shoulder back just a little bit. So instead of having it rolled forward, Try to imagine you're putting your shoulder in your back pocket, you're rolling it back. There you go. Good. Lindsay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What weight is that?
25.
Okay. Just curious to see what you're working with. All right. So again, who is, I think Kathleen said she's going to be kicking upside down. Are you going to be using an elevated target, Kathleen? Okay, cool. Lindsay, what do you have there for your target where your head's going to go?
Towels.
Okay, so go ahead and grab that now. Victoria, I see you have an ab mat there. Are you going to plan on using that for your push-ups?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And then Gina, you've got your dumbbells there. You're going to do seated dumbbell press. Is that what you're going to work with today? Okay.
What are the other scales between going upside down and doing dumbbells?
Pikes. So if it were me doing this workout, I might do an elevated pike push-up, just like we did during the warm-up today. So if I do elevated, it makes it a little more challenging. So I put my feet or my knees. I'll demo what it looks like for my knees. So I've got my hands underneath. I pull my chin down, hands by my ears, come down, press up. If I go to my feet, makes it more challenging. Knees up, come down, press up, down, press up. So it's just like a handstand push-up. You're just taking some of the weight and dispersing it through your feet, so it makes it a little bit easier to press up.
I'll probably do that then.
Yeah, and you don't even need a box. You can do those pikes from your feet as well, but it does make it a little more challenging if you do have a box handy. So what I want to see everybody do is whoa, did that cat just like climb up the window or something?
No.
I
I have a cat tower here, and she's...
Oh, it's his cat tower. I was like, whoa, that cat just like ran up the wall. All right, so what I want to see is a mini wad, which is going to be 6. Sorry, I'm going to go 4-2. So just 4 reps of deadlifts. So you're going to do 4 right arm deadlift, 4 left arm deadlift, 4 handstand push-ups or pike push-ups. You're going to do 2. So it's basically like our workout, except the rep scheme is going to be 4 and 2 instead of 21, 15, 9. Just because I want to see what you're working with. So go ahead and give me a nice 4 right arm deadlift, 4 left arm deadlift, 4 push-ups, or 4 presses. There you go, Gino. Kathleen. Four reps there, then get back up. Give me 2 deadlifts and 2 presses. Tuck that head down for me, BJ. Imagine you're trying to hit the floor with the top of your head, instead of your forehead. You walk your head. Yeah, there you go. That's better. How'd that feel, Lindsay?
Good.
Okay, good. All right, again, so what we're going to do today is we're going to start with our dumbbell or our barbell. We're going to start with 21 deadlifts. For those of you using a barbell, you're only going to do 21, then you're going to go 21 dumbbell presses or handstand push-ups. For everybody else, you're going to do 21 right side, 21 left side, and then you're going to go to your pike push-ups or your dumbbell presses, okay? And you're going to go down to 15, do the same thing, down to 9, do the same thing, and then you're done.
Can we alternate, can you do like 10 right, 10 left, and then finish it?
So, I'm sorry, I think that's what we are doing. We're doing 10 right arm deadlift, 10 left arm deadlift, 10 handstand, or we're not doing 10, we're doing 21 right arm deadlift, 21 left arm deadlift, 21 handstand push-ups.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, can you split it up? So can you like alternate? So in that set of 21, you do like 10 right, 10 left, then
I mean, you could do that, although I'd say with the weights that we're working with, you should be able to do all 21 like straight through. So I would say stick to one arm, finish that arm, then go to the other arm, as opposed to like doing like, I see what you mean. You go like 11 with your right arm, then 11 with your left arm, then 10 with your right arm, then 10 with your left arm to knock out your 21s. I'd rather, because honestly, with the deadlifts, you're not really using the arm. It's more just holding the weight. You shouldn't be getting fatigued like you would be if you were doing like a shoulder press or something like that. You should be able, the weights that you have, you should be able to maintain for all 21 reps and all 15. So I don't think you need to alternate. All right, so everybody know what they're doing. I suspect, based on you guys' movement, you guys are moving pretty quick today. I suspect this won't take too long. So we're going to let everyone finish up. Then we'll grab our weights if we want to use weights for our good mornings. And then we'll just get started on that 3-rounder of 10 hollow rocks and 10 good mornings. We'll talk briefly about that while you guys are resting after the workout. I'll demo the hollow rock and the good mornings. We'll get those knocked out, and then we'll be all done. All right, so go ahead and mute out. It looks like most of you already did that. Got you, DJ. All right, let me get my clock handy. We'll get started on this. Starts with 21 deadlifts, single arm deadlifts, or barbell if you've got a barbell. I'll keep my eye on you guys. Once you're finished with your 9th handstand push-up or dumbbell press or pike push-up, go ahead and give me like the time sign or just go ahead and unmute. I'll tell you what your time is so you can put it in sugar wad. All right, we got zeros on the clock. Workout will start in. Here we go. Keep that dumbbell even a little closer to your body, Lindsay. Right up your shin, right up your thigh, right nice and close. Victoria, those look really good. Excellent form there, Gina. Looking good. Nice job. All right, 21 dumbbell press, Gina. All right, so make these challenging. Invert that torso, BJ. Get that head all the way down. Good. Here you go, Victoria. Good. That's perfect. So tuck that chin for me. There you go, Lindsay. Good. Yeah, the more you walk your hands in, the more it's going to feel like a handstand push-up. Those look really good, Lindsay. Track those elbows back towards your feet. Get both heads of that dumbbell down to the floor, BJ. Give me about 2 more inches. There we go. You're going 15 reps this time, BJ. Good, Lindsay. Here we go, Kathleen. 15 this time. There you go. You guys are cruising. Only 2.5 minutes in. Make these really challenging, Kathleen. You got plenty of time. Nice, Gina. Lock those out at the top. Good, Victoria. Keep that chin tucked down. Forehead to that, or top of the head to the ab mat. It's gonna be a sub 5 for you, BJ. You're cruising. Three, 4, 9. BJ, 3, 4, 9. Man, you can do it again if you want. Nice, Gina. That time, Gina, or are you still on? Are you on 15? That was 4:25. 4:30 for you, Kathleen. Tuck that head for me there, Lindsay. That time, 4:40, Victoria. Here we go, Lindsay. Come on. Man, that was a sprint today. Craig probably should have programmed a third part. Turning this workout into a home version with dumbbells definitely changes its dynamics a little bit. All right, here we go, Lindsay. Last 9. Down as low as you can. There you go. Good. Almost there. 5, 4, 7. Nice work. Man, that seemed like that was just a warm up for you guys. Today's a good day to point out that when we get you guys out here for these Zoom classes, because we obviously sort of program things with the whole week in mind, meaning that, you know, Craig's going to assume when he's programming for Tuesday that I've already done Monday, but obviously we know that some of us may not come every day. So obviously if we didn't do yesterday's workout and we're super fresh today, we might have a little more in the tank than somebody who did an EMOM of those lunges and snatches yesterday. So by all means, throw in some accessory work, just like you are when you're in the gym. If you want to go, I mean, I know Victoria, you're the queen of accessory work. I know you'd like to do a lot of stuff on your own. So follow her lead and you know, work on handstands. You want to practice some of those negatives after a workout like today. By all means, you already got your equipment out. If you've got more energy, then by all means do something like that. So I'm going to demo our hollow rocks right now. I know most of us are familiar with what our good mornings look like. So on these hollow rocks, all I'm looking for is that nice hollow position. I like to think of it as kind of like a canoe shape or a banana. So I start laying flat on the floor. Can you guys see me? All right. Before I even put my arms overhead, the first thing I want to do is find that hollow position with my arms by my side. I want to make sure there's no daylight where my lumbar spine is. All right. With my arms by my side, I rock shoulders up, shoulders back, shoulders up, shoulders back. My feet never touch the floor. They get to about 3 inches, about 18 inches. So it's 18 inches, 3 inches. My feet never come all the way up here, and they never come all the way to the floor. If I'm able to maintain that position, that's when I can elevate my shoulders so they're right by my ears. Rock up, rock back, rock up, rock back. I'm bracing my core the entire time, as if I felt somebody was gonna come up and punch me in the stomach. That's kind of how I'm trying to keep my core nice and tight, all right? On my good mornings, I'm gonna hold a kettlebell. I like to demo these with a kettlebell because we don't normally do that. With a kettlebell, got my kettlebell here. I'll hold it up right against my chest, lean forward and up, just like this, forward and up. You can do these weighted, you can do it with a dumbbell, same thing. Dumbbell right up in my chest. Stand up, so 3 rounds of 10 good mornings, 10 hollow rocks. 3 times through, 10 and 10, 10 and 10, 10 and 10. I want you guys to not race through those hollow rocks. Try to keep them nice and disciplined. Kathleen, those hollow rocks look really good. Flare those elbows out for me, Lindsay. So instead of holding the dumbbell that way, like hold them like this. There you go. Yeah, good. So it's kind of like when you're, yeah, there, you can put it behind your neck too. In fact, that's probably even a better position if you're comfortable with that dumbbell weight behind your head. That looks good. The 10 hollow rocks, 10 good mornings. Nice, Gina. Is that PVC you got there, Victoria?
Yeah.
Excellent. Looking good. So 3 times through. Good, BJ. Nice. It's pretty awesome squat rack you got there, BJ. Is that like your man cave or your basement or something?
It was a guest bedroom.
Ha! Now your guests are gonna get swole, right? If you have your
Well, Corona, man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
mother come over, she's gonna be doing some back squats. I like those. The pull-up bars are kind of cool because you can do the narrow like chin-ups. All right, 3 rounds through. As I said, today was a quick one. You guys had good form. I like that. Make sure you put your scores in SugarWOD. See what preview we have, what movements we're working tomorrow. What equipment we might need. Ooh. So tomorrow we'll be doing some box jumping and some thrusters.
Ew.
Like, why'd you tell me that? Ugh.
That's one of the same movement.
A lot of them too, by the way. 90 of each.
So yesterday you counted them, and I said, "Don't count. You're never supposed to count the amount of reps."
Yeah, I know. You're the total. Wait, the total number of reps?
Yeah.
I don't think I said. It's like I didn't say the 300 number. The total number of reps was like 300. I didn't say that. I made
You said it for one of the movements, though.
Yeah, maybe for one of them. I don't think I did the total. Yeah,
No,
that's,
you didn't do the total, but you did it for one of the movements, and I was like, "Don't." You never count that.
no, it's like a mental thing. I try not to do that, but I inevitably I end up doing that. Like when it's like a 10-1, I'm always like, oh no, that's 55. I know it's 55.
Yeah, now I know that by heart, so I hate.
Now it's ruined for you. Now you're always gonna know.
Mhm.
But when it's a weird rep scheme like it was the other day, like then like 10 and 10 for 16 minutes, like you definitely would have to do the math before you just instinctively knew it was 320.
Mhm.
So I didn't say the 320 word because I know you warned me against that, but I may have said 160.
Yeah, I remember that part, yeah.
All you had to do was a simple multiplication to figure it out. But yep, sorry about that. But tomorrow, so tomorrow we're gonna need our boxes again, so keep those handy. Like I said, if you got a little gas in the tank, work on some more accessory stuff and check back in with us. Do you guys got any questions or any comments for me?
Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy your day. Gina, it was great to see you. Hadn't seen you in a while.
Bye.
Bye.
Good work today.
bye.
Bye, Lindsay. Bye, Victoria. Bye, Kathleen.